We just had the real race last weekend, so today we're gonna do a 60 minutes, right? 60-minute session.
Yeah, this is a 60-minute
Um,
session.
That's it. So quali is just finished. By the way, those are the results, I guess.
Yeah, this gonna be the result with Vilside, Kamal Ali, JX Boone. Who is JX Boone? Max Palmer, Croco Beans, John Lemah, Bill Fuss. Then we got Face. This is Face.
Ah, face. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
paid. It's paid. It's paid.
Yeah, Daryl Exchange
Wow.
and yet Mister.
That's it.
So the last Le Mans 24 hours is just happening last week, which is the winner of that is I think it's Ferrari if not mistaken.
That's it. Correct. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So kita tengah tunggu the starting of the race. I think they are going to do some changes like last minute setup and everything.
Yeah. They
All
are.
right, the cars are off, and it's going to be green flag. Rolling start. Very nice.
Right. I think they're all hypercars. We don't see any GT3s on them. This is a big series. But in this big track, I'm not surprised that everyone went for this car. In the other round, we had GT3s as well. Which is
Yep. But today we got 10 racer who gonna be racing in these 13-kilometer tracks.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
long. This is a very long track actually. Oh,
it's quite long. They doing about I think it's about 340, 335 to 340 a lap. This car, which is super mega fast.
yeah, that's right.
I mean, that is crazy fast. Like GT3 is doing like 410. So I think we're looking at maybe 15, 16 laps.
15, 16, yeah, it's gonna be around that.
Don't see a lot of
But-
nobody crash or anything.
It's quite a smooth sailing start, I think. Oh, no. What happened there? Is it laggy? Oh, that was a collect.
No, parts flying around.
There is happening. Okay, physics left the channel.
Again, we've got another front bumper that might fly off in any moment now.
Yeah. Oh, that was active arrow.
This doesn't look good, man.
Extremely active aero, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say that they have damage, so it's only visual, so they're gonna be able to continue. So thank God it's visual because otherwise that would have been maybe 3 or 4 retirements.
So we can see there's I think there's three types of cars for these LMDH, right, Javier?
2 types of cars, 2 types of hypercars. I mean.
Two.
Okay.
Not three,
Right. I'm not sure in real life, but in this race they're all exactly different. I can't tell you which one is right, because we have only 3 models. Okay, so we don't have all the models that you see in the real race. We only have 3, which I think is you have the Porsche, you have the BMW, and the Corvette, which is that one we just.
The Cadillac, bro. It's the Cadillac.
Yeah, the Cadillac.
Cadillac, correct. That's it. So those are the only ones. Those are the only ones we have in the game. But I think in of course in like in the real race you have of course the Ferrari and whatnot, right? And probably,
Yeah. There's a lot of.
a lot more.
We have. We have. I think we have Ferrari. We have
Lamborghini,
even
Alpine.
Lamborghini and Toyota. I think. Oh, Toyota.
I think Toyota as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toyota was P2, isn't it? They didn't take the P2.
Mm-hmm.
Got Peugeot as well.
Yeah, the
They
GR.
finally decided to put on a spoiler.
So actually, that Toyota that we saw taking the P2 last weekend was actually driven by Kobayashi. If you remember the Formula 1 driver.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in the team with Nick De Vries. You guys might know Nick De Vries as well.
No, I don't know.
Right. So anyway, Kobayashi is actually the owner of that team as well. I didn't know this. So it's actually own team. Like he's the main man there, and he's also driving with Jose Maria Lopez, which is some Argentinian rider, and Nick De Vries, which is Nick De Vries. I know, or maybe you guys might know because he does Formula E, but he actually is very famous in sim racing as well. So that's how I know him.
Oh, that's
wow. We have a very extreme what do we call this?
Peugeot
weight
9X8.
reduction, is it?
That's the Peugeot 9X8 prototype right there, Porsche edition.
What the hell? That looks weird, man.
Oh.
It
But it's
looks
okay,
like
it's
crap, isn't it?
It's just visual damage, so the downforce is
Yeah,
still there. Don't
the
worry about
downforce
it.
is still good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think maybe next
Why
time we should remove the. It looks funny then. So yeah.
It looks like a crap race trying to race, bro. Yeah.
So Kamal was involved in that first accident. He's at the bottom. Saying that
Mhm.
he's actually quite fast. He does.
So it's the best time for now is via Vilside 331. That was actually quite fast because
very fast.
JX Boone behind him is 338. Well, six second behind.
Yeah, he was making the fastest laps just now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we know who he is. Is he Darrell? Oh no, it's not.
No,
Darrell
the
is
exchange is there. Yeah. JX Boone. I think it's isn't it maybe si Brendan?
Yeah,
Brendan Boone is
maybe.
JX Boone, yeah. I think.
No,
Right?
no.
No?
No. JX Boone is not Brandon.
No.
No. That's someone else. But wait, Velside might be Brandon actually.
Oh,
No, we
yeah.
have two Brendans right now.
Yeah, we have Brendan Boone and we have Brendan Chong.
Ah, yes.
I think in the score it's just Monica, right?
Yes.
And that one is
one.
Brendan Chong.
I
That
think.
was Brendan Chong.
Yeah.
Is that not Velside?
Maybe.
Not sure. I
Maybe.
think so.
This is the problem with this game. Everybody was using their own Steam names, you know. So everybody
So
was
we,
like, oh,
we have the
who is
Steam
it?
name, we have the score name, and then we have the real name. And so this is, we don't know who's who. Some of them laugh. All right.
But nevertheless, the race is still going on. This is a lap 2. One of the things that I don't like about Le Mans is actually the long straight at the back. I really hate it.
Well, at least
Because-
it's very fast with these cars. I mean, these cars are.
Yeah.
They get to what?
You,
340.
you just imagine if you're playing some things like TCR, you know?
Oh,
It's
it's gonna take ages, man.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, why so long?
But it's okay. The thing with
Yeah.
Le Mans is you want to test your machines, so it's about pushing your car over the
Pushing,
limit,
yeah.
pushing the engine on the limit for 24 hours. So that's why you need a track that's.
But
this
then
long with
now
this
they
many-
have the chicane in the middle of it, you know.
Ah yes.
Back then it was just straight on. That was the time when the CLK, is it the Mercedes cars that flying
PLK
on the Le Mans
GTR,
24 hours.
Ellen?
I can't remember what's the name of the car.
I think there's Sauber C19 as well as CK Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
CLK
think
Ellen.
something like that. CLK
Yeah,
something,
something like
right? Yeah.
Yes.
That car went flying straight up, bro.
Yeah, it flipped upside down, man. Flipped over. Yes.
That was when the aerodynamic lied to you, you know?
Ah yes.
Like,
You have too much speed.
Yeah, I trust in my aerodynamics. Like, no, I don't like you. That's what happened. There you go. The JX Boone making its way 3 minutes and 29 seconds. That was fast. And then the exchange, another contender. The exchange is one of our fast racer in this series actually. For quite a few of time that he got up to first place, and then I think for the last race in the where's the last race, Javier?
Before
Long
this,
Beach,
we
is
had
it?
no, it was Watkins Glen. It was
Oh,
last
Watkins
one.
Glen, yeah.
Watkins Glen.
Nearly contact there. An overtaking attempt by Darrell Exchanger on Brendan Boone.
On
Yeah,
Brendan
Side by side
Yeah,
down
yeah,
into the
yeah.
bus stop chicane.
That was the same car, bro.
Oh.
Both are using the Cadillac. Yeah.
Yeah, both same cars. So you can kind of see that right now it's down to the driver and not the car. A lot of people are in the Cadillacs apparently. Maybe it sounds nice, okay? For them
Yeah.
to take that.
From Camel to the Cadillacs, right?
Yes.
It sounds good. rather than the big humongous BMW nose.
Well, the one on this BMW M Hybrid V8 is fine. It's not like the M4 big one, which is really a bit.
No, that was because these cars look like this, so it doesn't look that weird,
Just,
But imagine if you put something like the M4. That one is actually a sedan car, or even a something looks like a road car, and then you put something big like that, you still humongous. Oh, that was a good save actually.
yeah, great save. It's quite a number of the corners at Le Mans. They just happen to be, because it's a street circuit, so a lot of the corners they don't necessarily have camber on there. Maybe some do, but not all. So you have to take some of the corners a little bit slower.
No, I'm just wondering. This is not a permanent track, right?
Nope, not for the most part. There's some parts that's permanent, but most of the track is a street circuit. So for most of the year, you're racing along here as you can kind of take on the streets of Le Mans just as you would with any other car. But it's only during the race period where they barricade up all of these streets and kind of form the race circuit. Last time, long time ago, it was entirely a street circuit, but this time, exactly where you're at now, as you're about to enter the Porsche curves. So Porsche curves here onwards is the permanent section. So this part, these Porsche curves.
That's correct. So this is in fact what we call the Ducati. Is it called Ducati circuit?
No,
Yes,
Bugatti circuit.
Oh, Bugatti, correct. Bugatti circuit. There you go. So this is the permanent circuit that is they use all through the day. Was actually talking with Max about this the other day, and yeah, like you said, most of especially the straight, all that is open to public. Like it's a normal road, which makes it much more dangerous as well at this speed.
Yeah.
With this car, and that's why they put the chicane. Before the chicane, they used to reach over 400 km per hour.
Yes.
On the straight, and now it's super dangerous for today's standards of safety.
So how fast is this car on the straight, back straight?
So actually, we checked it the other day. We can do that.
Javier is checking the number.
Oh yeah. Because we had I think it was 340, but I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah, because when you're racing here at Le Mans, you want to use not that much downforce. You can't have too much downforce because you want to, as much as possible, hit the top speed. Because there are total of, you can consider 4 stretches. You can consider kind of along the back stretch as well as the part after the Mount St. corner. There are a total of 4 stretches where you can push your car to the top speed. So you want to have as little downforce as possible so that you get a top speed out, but also just enough downforce so that you're able to make these corners at a certain speed that you like. And as you can see, Waking got a little bit late there, and that's resulted in Brandon Boone, I guess, losing his rally. Whoa! That was almost contact. That was almost contact, I think.
Somebody,
I'm not
I think it was somebody.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. There you go. We have
think
John Lama. This is Ryan. this is Ryan. Definitely.
That's right. So I think. Oh, is it the black marker? Oh my god! In the accident, you mean?
Okay, the next
just now
chicane.
he's in the internet.
Yeah,
But at the back.
He's been
At the back of it, yeah.
No, more than 1 lap, I think.
Oh yeah, because it's 14 minutes, bro. Is it
So
14
anyway,
minutes?
we no, I think that's not correct because we haven't been even 14 minutes yet. But I was gonna say we actually nailed it. Okay, cars nowadays, the top speed this LMDH gets to is around 339, so 340. Like in last weekend, the fastest was the Alpine at 339.1. But in 1988, the Peugeot P88, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's the car that I was mentioning before. That car was doing 405 on the circuit without the chicane.
Yes, of course.
It was only in the 90s they put the chicane for safety, and then of course they just don't reach that speed anymore because there's not enough space left.
Yes.
So, but still, it's very fast. I mean, just as fast as a Formula 1 car, right?
Dude, 340 is fast enough, bro. You drive
on
240
a
the
road
also.
on a road, bro.
Yeah,
not,
that's why.
not on a track.
Big road.
That's why. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
road, bro.
Yeah, it's not spa, you know. This is it's
No, but
very
come on, they do use racetrack tarmac for that specific 2 lanes that we
okay.
do race car, on, so I think it's fine. You know, you won't have like those potholes or
I imagine
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have like any bumps or anything
Right,
on the surface, you know.
right.
Yeah.
Of course. But definitely no natural bunkings like you said or anything because
Yes.
it's a flat road. For sure they will have they'll check it before this happens every year. But just saying this is open, you can actually drive through if you ever that.
Yeah. Can we drive 340 there?
No.
Can.
Maybe we can do it in the
AC.
neighboring. Okay. Or maybe we can do it in the. We can go to the neighboring country of Germany to do it there. There you can.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
With the right car and the right
Yes, with the right car.
and the right mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I watched one video regarding the autobahn, the people how people drive there. Okay, that was so scary for me because
No,
I used to drive
actually-
120, 130.
But I tell you something, like I've driven in the autobahn quite a while. I was a few months in Germany working. So something you must know about the autobahn is not what most people think it is. First of all, most parts of the autobahn you cannot go over 120. Most, but some specific parts of the autobahn you can. There's no limit, but there's an order to things. So meaning that there are different lanes for different speeds, and so you must know where to drive. Because if you don't, it's dangerous for the faster car behind. So, for example, if you are in a, say you are on an A3 or an A4 Audi, and you are running at 200 kilometers per hour, you will never be on the fastest, on the top right, basically. You will never be there because there'll be always a faster car behind. So, they follow the rules, and also one more thing is that the road is like, I don't know how to explain. It's definitely not like here. It's really the parts that are open to top speed. They are very very good condition, almost like track-like condition. So
Yes.
yeah, because look, you go and look at the stats yourself in Google, and it's insane that Germany has the lowest or one of the lowest amounts
Death
of
rate.
accidents.
Incidents,
Yeah, on the road. While they are actually obviously the fastest drivers in all of Europe. So. It's because the education and the roads and also the cars. It's a combination of everything that
Yes.
makes it.
You have to make that.
It's safe.
Bro,
It's actually quite
you
safe.
you can't drive a Myvi 340 kilometers
Right.
per hour. Bro.
Right.
No, that's no way you can do
Right,
that.
right.
The autobahn.
Right. But like the road here in KL, right, or in Singapore, it's just not made for that. So the risk
Yeah.
exponentially grows. You know, like insane.
Yes. I mean,
it's different.
I'll tell you, in Singapore, it would be the what's missing would be the driver's mindset. Let's be honest.
Because 80, is it? Because the speed limit?
The driver's mindset here in Singapore, it's
Okay, so this is why a lot of the accidents that actually happen in Germany in the autobahn are by foreigners. Who,
yes.
of course. But it's funny. Normally the accident is because, like I said, you do not know where to position yourself. But nowadays, today, when you ever go to Germany, you go and rent a car to Hertz or whatever. They actually explain you a few things about this too. And there is certain regulations we just don't learn in other countries. In where I come from in Spain, we also don't have this. We don't learn this. But this is a rule that you must know if you ride on the autobahn. Having said this, when you ride in it, there are huge banners on the road that tells you, in what lanes you should be using. And these are all like 3-4 lanes, super wide, straight or mostly straight. You don't touch, you barely touch, bro. It's like almost straight. So there's not really a lot of risk, really. Yeah.
I would imagine only the safe parts of the autobahn they would take off the speed limit, but when it comes to the twistier parts, they will reintroduce the speed limit.
Oh yeah, and also it's not sudden. You will know, like, because it will say in 5 kilometers it will end.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it tells you every 1 kilometer, then 500. Because if you are driving very fast at say 250 kilometers or 240 kilometers per hour, like 5 kilometers is nothing, Like they have to tell you like long time in advance. But you slowly start decelerating until you speed, and then you continue that. So there is a reasoning to it, and there's a way to do it so that it's not too unsafe lah.
Yeah.
and it works lah. They work.
Yeah, it works. It's very good.
It's crazy, man. It's just
Because it's proven that it works, you know.
Yeah.
If we do that in Malaysia,
Yeah.
I wonder how hard it is.
No, but bro, it's not just Malaysia. This could be a bad idea everywhere else, I think. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know where you do this.
I'll tell you something. You can have countries where you get the road infrastructure right. You can have countries where you get the education right. You can have countries where you get the car itself right. But it's very difficult to find a country where you get all three right.
So you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So you need infrastructure. You need the cars, right? And then the right mindset, like I said, right education on the wheel.
Yes, and the education is the most difficult part because how drivers behave on the road is very much sometimes tied to the society they live in.
Yes.
You come to a place like
I do agree with
Singapore. You come to a place like Singapore where you have a heck ton of self-entitled drivers. You will never, you never have something like that.
Hector, no.
Never.
But I've driven in Singapore for quite some time, so because I'm a slow driver, I only drive up to 120 or some less than that, you know.
Yeah, that's considered
So
fast in
it's-
Singapore, bro.
Yeah, that's why I consider Singapore is like, oh, it's okay place to drive because you don't have to go that fast because in the expressway the limit is 80.
90, yeah. 80, 90.
90,
Yeah, around there,
90.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. You know, I've never driven in Singapore. I lived there for a year, but I just.
It's okay. You're not missing much, man. Really.
No, sure. But I also I didn't see. Is it too bad? It didn't look too bad.
No, okay. Javier, if you want to drive in Singapore, just imagine Shah Alam. That's how it
Okay.
feels like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it feels. For the first time when I'm driving in Singapore, I was expecting Singapore gonna give me something like hard to drive, things like that. But no, it's just normal drive. It's just like
Yeah.
Malaysia.
I think correct. But I think in Malaysia, it's not great, but like actually much worse than Malaysia, bro. Seriously, it's worse than Malaysia. Italy, for example, is worse.
Bro, Italy.
Really?
Bro, Italy, are you serious? You driven in Italy? It's madness, bro. It's madness.
Why?
Because you know why? Because they think they can drive as fast as they want, but they actually cannot. It's like
No, but
it's just.
but I have to disagree though. I was in Italy.
man.
I think the drivers they still follow road rules. They at the highway at least if you overtake you take the fast lane. If you're not overtaking you keep to one side the right.
You sure Italy or not Penang?
Okay, I just say like, of course, it's not everyone, obviously, like in every country, but I'm just saying Italy has by far the worst reputation for driving in Europe. By far. Like everybody, especially when you get taxis, you go to like big cities like Milan, take a taxi. It's insane. They're driving mega fast, and there's like, there's like a bar there with the tables outside, and there's the kids playing football, and there's like, 300 cars and a bike and a motorcycle, and it's just crazy. It doesn't seem right, but. Yeah, maybe when you were there at that time, just saying that it's
Okay, maybe because I was not living in the city. I was kind of the countryside, so not too bad. But
maybe
yeah, it was close to the mountains. But okay, I can kind of understand a bit of that. Like with if you go to the southern parts of Italy, yeah, that's where you can see a lot of magical driving. Yes.
So, Rehan,
beautiful driving.
have you been driving in Malaysia for quite some time?
I don't have license. My driving test is
That's why you got me to drive the cars. Okay.
yes because I cannot.
Yeah,
You know, right?
by the way, yeah. So Wehan will be coming down to KL soon. We're gonna do a little bit of recording when you there as well. So
Yay!
maybe we can fun video out after this. Hey guys, I think we should go back to the race. I'm just gonna say,
Oh yes.
yeah.
Where were we?
So this race is gonna have a compulsory pit stop. So at some point they're gonna stop, which could be right about the half or maybe 25 to 30 minutes to end. It depends on them lah. They can stop anytime they want.
Is there any pit window?
Yes, it's already open the window. It opened on lap 3, I think. So it's all open until the end, but they all have to pit. Meister is in the pits now. I can see that.
Yep.
But they'll
we
start
have one less driver now.
Yes,
Oh.
I think
Someone
somebody.
is this.
Who's missing? Let's see. Pace is here, Vilside is here, Jazz Boone is here, Abu Faz is here, Max Palmer is here, Mr. Kamal Ali. Who's missing?
I think it was from public from other people. This session is open to public as well.
Oh, okay.
So
No, I think a lot of the positions have kind of remained as
The
they
same.
were for most of the race. Because at this point at Le Mans, you have to be in part of the traffic in order to have a shot.
But
Overtaking
this
is not.
is the good side of it, Wehan. Now, currently, Daryl Sainz is chasing Vilside in front.
Yes.
This is a fight for podium at the middle of the race.
I was gonna say Darrell is doing a super race because this guy is super quick on the side, but of course he's also got a bit of the slipstream now. You see when we go to the straight. But Darrell is going for the win, man. This guy is super competitive. We already know him for so long.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Daryl have a very good understandings in cars in AMS.
Look how much curve he's hitting at our.
Yeah.
I
He
gotta
knows
say,
the limits and he's using all of it. That's right.
all of
Yeah.
it. Because the track limits are on as well, so you'll get a penalty if you fall for wins out. And eventually a drive to last. So he obviously knows what he's doing. He's really using all the time. Let's see on the straight if he takes him or not. But I think he can take him once he gets into the stream there.
It depends. I think he is going to make it in the straight or maybe in the Mulsanne corner.
You know what?
But
Or
it
maybe
depends on how he gonna push it push Vilside aside, because in the straight it's not
Right?
that
Is this
easy
going to be an overtaking move?
yeah, it is.
There
Oh, yeah, he's doing it.
side by side down the first of the stretches.
I thought he was
That's
gonna. I thought he was gonna keep him a little bit longer there. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, cleared off the move there. I think
Yeah,
that's overtaking move for the race lead done right now, and we have a new race leader at lap number 8.
8. Yeah.
Yes.
That was a good move. He got a lot of speed coming out of that.
Oh, Max is up in
corner
third.
just now.
Sorry, Max is up in third. I think something must have happened to. I think something happened to Kamal Ali. Perhaps.
No, they
no,
all
no,
go
no.
to pit.
That was.
Oh,
that
I
was
think the
a
pit-
bit-
Yeah. Oh, who's missing?
Oh,
Oh, we
someone's
got one
left
more
as well.
missing. Max, Jax Boone, this side.
Probably
Lemar,
Ryan.
Mr.
Ryan. still there?
Ryan.
No, he's there. He's there.
John Lemar is
Ah,
Ryan.
okay.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, they are pitting. Look, he's in the pits now. We just need to see that pit thingy coming out every time they come in.
Yeah, I think Max is in front because of the pit itself.
Yeah. This will revert
Yeah.
now. But we see what happens because I'm sure this guy Belside is gonna come back to Darren if he can cope with Darren.
If he can follow the Daryl direct line, so he might have a chance to overtake Daryl. But the problem is, can he do that? That is the thing. And it has come to a completely dark track now. It's
Yes. It's
what
nightfall.
time is it? Yeah, it's nightfall. What time is it over there? I think it's still like 8 p.m. something like that, right?
Probably.
Okay,
It shouldn't be
is
that.
no. I think we set up the server at 15x so that we go through the night and then day again to emulate the thing. So it's gonna go through the night now, and then before the end of the race, it should be morning again. Right. So it's obviously accelerated to go from day to night, just like the race.
So that was the fun part of having a sim racing team, guys, or sim racing group, guys. You can have a 1 hour race, but day and night.
Right? 24 hours and 1 hour.
So it's Max who damaged his front bumper. Right. That's okay.
Yeah. Front bumper and got no lampu, bro.
We're gonna ask him now.
No light at all.
Yup.
Hello, Max. So
Yo.
you're driving without headlights now. How does it feel like? Do you feel like you're in initial D now?
I've got headlights on my end. Probably just for you guys. I look like Takumi right now.
Yes.
Big look up. Oh dear.
Oh, Max goes on big. Oh.
DRS,
worries.
Max, DRS.
My tires are fairly worn. I had a big issue at the start there. Turning onto the Mulsanne straight, my monitor went off, which is
Ah?
Oh,
Not ideal.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, you should
oh,
see
Max
your
was the
car.
crap car.
Yep.
Oh, it's Max, the Peugeot 9X8, but Porsche branded. Mm,
Yep.
yes.
We try all sorts of things here at Porsche.
Oh yes.
So
I'm
you
actually
gotta-
about to head into the pits right now.
I was about to say you gotta stop, right? You gotta pit.
Yep. I am literally having to stop here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Right, you're going in here.
Right here.
Yeah, it looks so funny, man. Your car it looks like like you know when you're like
Like a
eating
fish.
chicken, you gotta
Bro,
throw,
no, this is the 80s Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 80s Batmobile. This is the one.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
total weight reduction and aerodynamic, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's fueling at the invisible fuel hole.
Yes, yes. he's like, is it here? Yes, okay, go.
Uh,
Oh, that was,
okay, we've got floating headlights now.
Yeah,
Very
good.
nice.
yeah.
We've got two of them now.
Wow, floating headlight.
Wow.
Wow. Very nice tech. Eh?
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's been an entertaining race for me. Had a nice battle with Bill before I had to pit. I think he'll probably be due in a lap or so's time, I guess, if he hasn't pitted yet.
He's still there. He didn't pitch yet. He's pitted.
Yep.
like-
Yeah.
For me right now,
Everybody
it's just going to
has
be, yeah.
Okay,
So
so we
for me,
enter the last 30 minutes of the race, guys.
So how does it feels driving this car in this track, Max?
It's quite nice. It's what it's built for. It's really cool.
Because you can push all the power out, you can squeeze everything out. So.
Yep.
So no ABS on these cars, is it?
No ABS.
No ABS.
You only have a very basic sort of traction control. I've turned mine up to maximum because I'm scared. Not my usual cup of tea, I have to say. These kind of cars, I like prototypes in general, but these are designed to be much more challenging to drive than the LMP1 cars, and you can actually feel it very well. The car slides around more. You have much less downforce than the old 919, for instance. But to compensate for that, they made the cars a little bit easier to drive. But the old LMP1 cars, they were right on the limit. You had to enter the corner at the correct speed and just trust the aero. Here, you've got a bit more feedback. Still, braking is incredible. You cannot brake at 100 meters for this corner in a GT3 car. You just go straight on. But here, you can just about manage it. So yeah, pretty good stuff. How's the battle up the front?
Yeah, we've seen some changes up there. Actually, Bellside was all the way. Is Bellside Brando?
No, Velside is a friend of Daryl Exchanges. Actually, they've raced together quite a lot. He's actually from Bulgaria, so
Okay, he's very quick, and he's
Very
big.
fast.
P1 for the whole race. Daryl
Yep.
just took him
Yep.
about a lap ago, 2 laps ago.
I think they race in leagues in America and stuff as well. So they're
Nice.
pretty decent. I've also
They
just
are-
realised
they
that I
are
might
freaking fast,
short
actually.
fuel. Yeah, I also realised I might have just short fueled the car slightly, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean they're doing what the hell. Daryl is doing 325.
Yep. The lap record, cold tires. The lap record here is a 319 in game.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about
319,
real life?
who is it?
It's
Superman.
some one of the pro drivers.
It's some
He's-
Spanish dude, I think, or South American guy from.
Some
I
Spanish
wonder
dude,
who-
but not Javier.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Marcelo, it's something Marcelo, right?
Yeah, I know him. He's my neighbor. I know him.
Yeah, I think the actual lap record for this year's race was, I think, Miguel Molina. So
Right. Last weekend, right?
yep, that's the Ferrari 499, the guys who won the race there. They were literally the B team. It was quite interesting.
Oh,
And
that
it
was a B team.
Yeah, the A team, the car number 50, had all the top names in it, and these guys.
But the last day.
That was 81.
Wow, okay.
Car number 81. Kubica had a privateer 499 because you can have privateer cars in the race, so he had a yellow one. He was doing very, very well, but unfortunately he retired from the race I have to say though, it's one of the all-time classic finishes of Le Mans. Apparently, the Ferrari managed to get it back to the pits with just enough fuel for the mandatory sample, and that's it. So, I guess they got new batteries. Like I said at the time, I guess they got new batteries for the Casio calculators.
Yes.
So the fastest lap the fastest lap recently was by Matt Conway in the Toyota, and it was a 3:17.
Yeah, that was in the LMP1 cars, not in the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So the LMP1 cars are well over 1,000 horsepower, actually 1,300 horsepower, we reckon, in qualifying mode. The numbers change. Yeah, the numbers change depending on who you ask. Officially, these cars that I'm driving right now have about 700 horsepower, but sources suggest closer to 8 at this point with the development they have on the engines. They're not allowed to do as much development as in LMP1 now. It's all they've now started the homologation process for these cars, so they're not changing as much as they used to. But for instance, Porsche had a new crankshaft for this season, so it's still quite a lot of development going on. I think these cars are, if anything, more technologically advanced than Formula One car. The interesting thing is for the first time in history, the FIA, along with ACO, who organised Le Mans, have, instead of mandating that the car has to be this big and use that component, or
very specific.
Instead of being very specific, all they've done is they've given the teams targets.
Okay.
Well,
that's a better way of going about it.
It encourages diversity. That's why you see the Peugeot without the wing. Because they can generate the downforce number and the drag number without the wing, so they're trying that. They've gone back to the wing because they can. It allows them to set the car up. You have options to increase or decrease the rear downforce. But yeah, it means that Cadillac can enter the race with a V8, true to Cadillac form, and they can actually afford to do it with an engine roughly based on their Blackwing production car engine. So it's quite an impressive little unit, actually. I think it's a 4-liter V8.
Okay, that's quite sizable for a V8.
Yeah.
For GM's V8.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot smaller than the usual 6-liter stuff, but obviously being a race engine, and I think it's twin turbocharged as well. The Porsche, I forget. I think it's a 6-cylinder from memory. But it means that there's more and more car manufacturers now. We have Lamborghini have made their first official debut into this race. Yep. And we also will have soon the Aston Martin team returning to Le Mans.
Perfect.
Yep.
They'll come with the Valkyrie, right?
Yep, with the Valkyrie AMR Pro Spec. And pretty soon we will get a decision from McLaren, who last won this race in 1996 with a production car. They were the last team to win Le Mans with a GT car. So it'll be nice to see what they do for hypercars.
They haven't had hypercar yet for the.
Nope. The McLaren has never built an LMP car. They helped a little bit with the CLR project, but that was mostly Mercedes. Sideways.
Bagrai AMR LM8 program. This looks crazy nice.
Yep.
This car.
The aero
this is iconic, bro. This shot is iconic.
BMW.
Yep.
Very nice. Matching paint schemes as well.
Okay, so actually the fastest last weekend was actually Kobayashi. On lap 254, he made a 3:28.7. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Kobayashi with the Toyota Gazoo, is it?
Toyota Gazoo.
That's during the race. Yeah.
During the race.
They went a bit quicker in qualifying, but that's because they have a special ERS mode for qualifying.
Okay.
In the race, I think they've got torque sensors on the drive shaft, so they really can only use about 750 odd horsepower. But in qualifying, there's a bit more. The internal combustion engine, I think, is only allowed around 500 horsepower, so that's a very achievable number for most race teams. And it means that you can actually achieve the fuel consumption targets. The other cool thing about hypercars is the fuel that they run on. The fuel that they run on is from the vineyards around the track for this race. So Total made a special synthetic blend of Exilium based off of
vegetable
ethanol.
oil. Wow, I thought
And,
vegetable oil.
And it's based on all of the produce from the vineyards. So all of the stuff that doesn't get made into wine gets made into racing fuel. So it's
That's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the you see, it's small things that I know because I read the small detail. But as you can see now, the car's up is reflecting. This is new. It came on the last update with Le Mans. So in the sim now, we can see the reflections of the car at the
Numbers.
front and also the numbers. But if you look at the BM, it looks so cool from the front. So we
Yeah,
can-
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So you
With
get the silhouette, right?
It was like the like there's a like LED light
Yeah.
around it, right? Yeah.
That's new. We didn't have this before, so they made it.
Oh, boy. That's
You
great.
You span? You are?
No.
Oh,
Almost. Kiss the gravel a little bit there. It's fine. I'm doing a lot more rallying than I thought I would at the start of the day.
yeah. Porsche does have a history with rallying, so you're not out of place. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the gap between you, Max, and Veilside is half a lap. So
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard to try and catch Veilside because he's one of the pros in very, very quick driver here. My target would probably be the car. Actually, my target's still behind me, so
yeah, okay, yeah. Just focus on holding position, and you'll be fine.
yep.
So everyone has pit already.
Yep. So Bill is pitted. I think I managed to make it work, but I will have to really look after the fuel right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah,
start lifting
Le
and
Mans is-
posting.
Le Mans is quite a high fuel burn circuit because
Yeah.
you're constantly at high speed. Fortunately, it's not a high tire burn circuit, so you won't really destroy your tires as much as you would at somewhere like
I bet the most
you say
technical
that.
tires is around the like before the Aces, you know, place where the 90 degrees kind of turns.
Of course, IRL actually is a lot different. Le Mans is the hardest track to develop tires
Yes.
for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is the highest wear rate because we're going onto the Mulsanne Straight here. This is just a regular country road. It has not been prepared for racing. Most racetracks have a special blend of tarmac.
But this
Le
one
Mans-
doesn't have a special.
Oh, they don't-
blend of tarmac.
Yep, it's just regular asphalt. Regular.
They don't pave over.
aggregate. Nope.
Okay. Wow.
Oh.
I think that I think the drivers would shoot the organizers if they try and do anything like that because it's one of the challenges of Le Mans. This road is, I mean, most sims don't do it justice, but if you watch some of the onboards, the car is going up and down a lot. It's generating heat as it's going down the straights as well. So I remember talking to, let's say, an unnamed person in a French tire company. I'll spare names. And he said that to develop tires for at the time the International Le Mans Championship, or the European Le Mans Championship, and events like that, the budget would be, roughly half of just developing a tire for Le Mans.
Wow.
And you would only use that tire for Le Mans, and maybe if it's a year with single tire competition like we have this year, they would use that same tire at Spa, and it just about works. Spa just gets the temperature, just gets the temperatures up enough. So yeah, the type of tarmac that's on the road, and also the change in temperatures as well. You slide the car a lot more at night than you do in the day, and that tears at the tire quite a bit. Still not the most tire wear on any circuit. I think the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife,
Oh, bro,
is the
that
hardest.
place.
Yeah, just per kilometer, it's got the highest tire wear, and it's also very easy to damage the tires.
Oh yes, with the
He
curbs
says
and all
blocking up.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, that's great to know.
yeah. The other thing as well with Le Mans is, of course, the extreme speeds. The centrifugal force on the tire is very, very high. Oh man, I might have to save my blushes and go into the pizza again. It was a risk. I couldn't pull my first stint because I was battling with Bill. I should have maybe backed off and let Bill go past, but it's okay. We're having fun. I'm gonna try and do a couple more laps and then I'll have to pit in again. Whoa.
Ooh, careful.
Yep, that's the car sliding around. AMS2 is great for this. In most of the sims, you don't get the sense that the temperature has crashed, as we like to say. Sometimes the difference between driving in the day and driving in the night, even in somewhere like Sepang, could feel like driving in wet weather. It's that big of a difference. Sometimes it's not so bad.
It won't be lah macam langit and bumi punya difference lah, is it?
It can be. Dia boleh, yeah. Macam, like I said lah, beza basah dengan kering. That level. Yeah.
So as we continue to follow on with Max, thundering down the Mausan Strait, and so quickly it's already going to be morning, it's going to be dawn once again within like 30 minutes, within 45 minutes.
We are speed running Le Mans, guys.
Yeah, so in a matter of
running Le Mans King today.
in a matter of 2 laps, we've gone from midnight to dawn, which is lap is the fastest time record ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the true things where we say, oh, Le Mans driving take ages, bro. This is the real one. Take ages.
Yes. Yeah. No, you've probably done 300 laps and you didn't notice, man. Right?
Didn't notice it.
Right. Probably stepped in a wormhole or something somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny talking to the guys. The first 4 hours feel like 30 minutes for the driver. The last 30 minutes feels like 4 hours. It's purely psychological, especially when we had the finish that we had to Le Mans this year. The Ferrari fuel saving and the Toyota pushing maximum. It was something else.
Yeah, but Ferrari has been winning Le Mans for quite some times, right? A few times already, right?
This is the second time. Last year was their first time in 40 years. Because for the longest time, Ferrari did not compete in Le Mans. They used to in the 50s and 60s. But there was some politicking going on back then with the old man Enzo Ferrari, and consequently Ferrari refused to build a prototype for Le Mans after the 333 SP. So they decided that they will only focus on GT racing. But with the hypercar regulations coming in and with the downsizing of their team, about a good 2/3 of the F1 team would have had to be laid off due to the cost cap in F1. So they decided that instead of letting them go to other F1 teams, potentially their rivals and things like that, they decided to take on Le Mans once more. And I mean, Ferrari have won, I think it was 13 or 14 times overall in the history.
Okay, so I can read here. Okay, I can read facts from this weekend. So, okay, Ferrari won it 11 times. This was the 11th time.
Yeah.
This was the 11th time. Now, Ferrari is the third highest ranking mark in terms of wins at Le Mans, behind Porsche with 19 and Audi with 13. Audi.
Yeah.
So, right. So it's number 3 with 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So Max going into pit again.
Yes, Max in the pits again.
My card got declined the first time, so I had to top up.
Not enough. We didn't put enough fuel.
Yep.
Let's see the fake. Okay, so we got into the day again. We can see it's getting.
I even repaired the front and rear of the cars just to make it look nicer. I'm tracking Bill. I know Ryan is a lot faster than me on this track. To be
Yeah.
fair, he's
Right.
very quick in anything.
Ryan went through already. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
Ryan's the
Bill-
quickest. Ryan's the quickest in ACC. That's what he mains nowadays. Very, very fast driver. We've got a lot of fast drivers here. Velside and Daryl Exchanger are two of the fastest.
in the region. Yeah.
Not just in the region, like arguably in the top 50 worldwide.
Sure.
They are quick. Bill is quite fast, but he doesn't usually race sports cars. He's normally GTs, so me and him are, for this race at least, fairly close. But now, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, we're starting to see the early morning fog here at Le Mans.
Oh, we've got a fog even. Oh, that's nice.
Yep, just a few wisps of fog.
Right. So we're using randomizers on the
Mhm.
for slots, so it will be changing. I think if you go into the inside view or the cockpit view, probably.
It's
But yeah,
the most,
definitely.
yeah, it'll be the most noticeable, I
Horrific.
think, on the straight here and in the first sector. But there's a few wisps coming up. This happens at Le Mans anyways, going through the morning. All of the, because we're driving through a forest, all of the sort of humidity sort of gets sucked up. You have a few little wisps here and there. It's actually, like I say, this is random weather, like all of our IMSA races. And we've been lucky, he says.
No rain so far.
Yep. Temperature quite far down. I can see Bill behind me right now, so I think we might have a bit of a battle on the end, on our hands.
10 minutes to go now.
Yep. The battle at the front is also looking, well, I wouldn't say close, but 6 seconds is a good watching gap there now.
Well, no mistakes. I mean, Daryl can make no mistakes, or he will be caught straight away.
Yep.
Uh,
You can see the mist there.
so you see Ryan is far away already. Who's the pace? Who's P6?
Nabil Faz.
No. That's P5 for Media. After Nabil, we have.
That's just Monaco. His name gets truncated. That's Brendan. So Brendan's kind of clever when it comes to his usernames. He always makes them do weird things.
That's why the name
He's-
come out face.
Yeah, he spelt it just Monica, but with the Japanese Romanji characters. So the Japanese Roman font things, so it comes off like that.
What beautiful game, man! This looks so good.
Mhm.
Best weather system in any sim so far. No matter. I tell you.
Mhm. Look at the fog. Look at the fog. It's really good, you know.
Oh yeah.
And the
Yeah.
sky, the way it blends in, how
Yeah.
it's seamlessly going today, it's just super. I mean, look at this. And it
It's-
also changes depends where you are. If you do
Yeah.
this at like Laguna Seca or
Yeah.
or whatever different parts of the world, we have different way of
Yep.
how the light will bounce here.
Like for instance, this fog that comes up in the early morning only comes out at tracks that have a lot of trees, like Nürburgring or Le Mans. Especially like European tracks where it can be quite cold in the morning, even in the summer. Well, I say quite cold, relatively cold. But yeah, beautiful stuff here. Oh,
So we didn't have as many drivers as I thought.
Ryan's gone into the pits.
Oh yeah, he did. Ooh, he probably ran out of fuel. Maybe can we go and see?
Yeah, he's. Oh no.
He is in the pit. Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, he's coming out now. He probably fuel up, I guess. Oh wow, so
Yeah.
wow, we went down to P6, huh?
Yeah, he was my stat was similar to my strat was similar to Ryan's, so I think we may have miscalculated ever so slightly. He's now 7 minutes. Yeah.
We're gonna let you race, Max, because you got it right behind you.
Yep. This is quite fun here. We can see he's got the draft right now. He's going to go passing alongside. It's going to be an outbreaking competition coming down to the straight here, but he's got a lot of ERS. Can I outbreak him? I don't think I can. He's going to cover off, and that's going to make me brake a little bit early, just to make sure that we don't clatter into the back of him. Now I've got to get a good exit coming out of the Daytona chicane. Hard on the power. A gear up just to try and save the tires there, and now we're going to try and slipstream him. Let's see if we can get him into the second chicane. Look at that, Nabil Faz is really difficult to try and overtake. Oh, bang the rev limiter there in 5th place. We're going to try and go around the outside. Can we do it? We just about managed to make it work. I'm gonna have to brake as late as I dare.
Oh.
Into second there, just about managing to make it work. Just about managing to
Well done, man.
slide the car across his bows there a little bit. That's a bit cheeky, but
Great job there, Max.
just about managing to get it through. Yeah, that was quite exciting stuff.
That was a great line. That was a great line.
That was great.
Nabil is not gonna give up. I tell you that. That's for sure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He,
He's one of a consistent driver. One of the
Let's go.
consistent driver. You know. Yeah.
This is going to be an awesome battle towards the end. I know I'm grinning from ear to ear right now. I know he is as well. We've had some beautiful battles over the years.
I can also see Darrell is slowing somehow, or Bellside is now, but it's now at almost 4 seconds, 4.2 seconds. Actually, less than 4 seconds now. It's gonna be. Wow. Hey, what happened? Something happened to Darrell.
Is
How
he
is
running
he
out of
doing?
fuel?
It's okay. Wait, he's back to 4
Is-
seconds.
or
I don't
is
know.
he running out
I don't know. I think he's slowing down because he's running out of fuel. So he's lapping slower, and now we are only seconds away. He can see.
Yep,
we can see.
5 minutes.
Well,
That would be 1 or maybe 2 laps, depending.
Yeah, but let's see, because obviously Darrell would notice that he's getting near. Let's see. I guess he's running out of fuel. I don't know if we can see it. Can we go into Darrell and we're gonna see if we can see the fuel thingy? What does it say? It says it's hard to see. That's the last. Oh, that's what's left? Yeah, it is 60 liters. 60 liters for 2 laps should be enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the monitor would obfuscate the reading. We'll see. He might have just made a mistake as well.
Maybe
They-
we make a mistake.
Yeah, this will be difficult to drive right now because as you're turning into turn 1, that's where the sunrise is. It can be very easy to miss your braking zone here. Ooh, as I almost do. And that's going to give a chance to Bill to try and catch up.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that number.
Ooh, that was.
Look at how
Oh my
beautiful
god, that
this is,
sun
man.
is like so good, bro.
It's really beautiful, but it makes driving a little bit hard because you have the sun right in your eyes, and I keep trying to lift my hands up.
Man, do it on VR. I tell you,
Yeah, that's why. That's
crazy.
why.
It's crazy on VR. It's like Okay, so last 4 minutes of the race, we have this lap and maybe one more lap, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think one more lap after this. It depends on the other side, really. Oh wow, something happened. He went into the pits. Oh no, yeah.
Oh,
Darrell went into the
no.
pits. Darrell went into the pits and Velset went through.
This is
Okay,
gonna be a last lap for Vilside, I think.
That's it. So Velset is gonna take this. I think there's no way he's gonna run out of fuel after this. In fact, will
if
you
I-
catch up, Max? No, you're still very
No,
far.
no, very far away.
You're still very far. yeah.
Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh wow, something happened. I think he miscalculated Darrell. This is not very much. That's not how he does it normally.
Yeah,
He's quite
He's
good at
just- yeah. He's usually spot on. His trademark is to finish the race with like a liter left.
I think he underestimated. Yeah, he underestimated the maybe the pace of the other side as well, and then he just couldn't anymore. But I don't know exactly why. Hey, you know what I'm thinking? Did he really? He didn't fill up, guys. He has the same fill. It was the tires.
Hmm.
He has the same fill, 58 liters. So he just changed. He went in to change tires. Wow, just for 2 laps he went in. Then it would have been so bad, right, for him to stop.
Yeah, but it could be that his car was sliding. To lose that much time in 2 laps, maybe he was sliding the car around too much. It could be that his tires are completely gone. I think some of the drivers are trying to go for fuel-only stops. You save a lot of time in fuel-only.
Of course. I think he did that. He obviously didn't change his tires on the first stop, right? The first
Mhm.
stop. And he just ran out. So that's gonna cost him the race because he's 20 seconds away now. So this is pretty much settled now, unless huge mistake from their side.
This is gonna be the penentuan. What is titik penentuan, Max?
Deciding factor.
Oh yeah.
That is hardcore. You may take a P3. Nabil has lost a little bit of time there, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's now 6 seconds away from you.
Kamal is fairly far up the road as well.
Yeah.
On mine, he's third for some reason. I
Hey.
think yours might be more because you guys should be the host. So I think maybe
I think
But
it's
Kamal
it's been lapped.
doesn't do any laps. Yeah, that's why.
It's finished.
Hmm.
Okay, can we go to Kamal? Broken.
Yeah, broken transponder.
Broken
yeah.
transponder. Wow, this is so realistic.
And
Fuck.
because he crashed at the first lap, right?
Ah,
So transponder
see.
got
Okay.
yeah.
it was my
So the
plan all along.
transponder is in the front of the car.
That makes sense.
Oh boy. There is no grip right now on the track. I can confirm that. I can see a couple of guys behind me now. They've got some penalties, but obviously anything can change. I could pick up a penalty and then we'd really be in trouble.
Hey, let's go into Belside. Will he reach before
Whoa.
the time? I don't think so, right? Oh no, no way.
This is
One
going to
more
be really tight. So
One more lap,
20.
One more lap.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Okay.
One more lap.
let's see. Down the Ford chicanes. Is he going to
No,
come past the line?
Is he going to slow down? I would slow down
He
if I was
gotta
him.
slow down. Yeah. If I
Yeah.
was him, I
No,
would slow
he-
down.
Nah,
He goes through with-
No, he's not slowing down.
What? 2 seconds.
He goes through with. Oh,
With 2 seconds. That's
Oh,
it.
that's
You're already
risky.
past it.
okay. I think there'll be one more lap. Yeah, there'll be this,
Yeah.
this lap
Yeah.
again. Yes.
He could have easily
He
said-
made an extra lap.
Oh! He's asleep. He's like, he's off. He's off the track. Oh,
no.
And he didn't stop. He could have just.
Yeah, he could
you
have
know,
just stopped, slowed down to cross the
Yeah.
line and save him.
It was just like 2 seconds, but that's not gonna be enough for Darrell to pick him up.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be
So
enough.
this is going to be quite tight towards the finish because both drivers are it's 15 seconds. So yeah, I think yeah,
I
Billside
think-
will have to.
Yeah, I'm not sure he'll catch up, but I just cannot understand why he didn't slow down slightly to finish the race.
It could be any. It could be. It could have gone either way. It could have gone either way, and it would still have been in the favor of Billside either way because $15 is 15 seconds is a comfortable enough margin to
Yeah.
maintain your position. Really, yeah. It's not like 2-3 seconds. Oh, if it's 2-3 seconds, then yeah, I think they wouldn't. He would definitely have a reason not to slow down.
We're gonna ask him. We're gonna ask him after this.
Okay.
Is he
We'll
found
see.
420? Is he found 420? He is, right? In the chat. That's him, right? In Discord, there's somebody called found 420. I'm assuming that's Belstar. We're gonna ask.
But that one is from Malaysia, not Bulgarian. He speak Malay and Malaysian English.
Oh,
He doesn't speak Bulgarese.
then it's
Bulgarianese.
Then it's that, bro.
Bulgarianese.
New language.
It's whatever me and Budi end up speaking after 2 hours on the stream. We end up speaking Bulgarianese.
Hey, he didn't speak Bulgarese. He just
Bulgarianese.
speak the way he speak. That was a Malay English. I know because I speak
Manglish.
Malay English too.
Okay. So I guess it's not in Discord. We won't be able to ask him.
But nevertheless, this race has been a really joyride for all the races because you know they have a very good fight in the middle of the race and then they have a good fight at the end of the race. Then somebody make mistakes, you know. Max is on the third place.
Nabil is already jumping. Nabil is like, let's do it. But that was, now he's right behind you. He definitely got a penalty for that, but not enough to send him to the pits.
Yeah, he's got a 21 second time penalty. I think this is just for bragging rights this
Oh, he
lap.
does! Okay, so he's gonna be behind you anyway.
Yep.
Otherwise,
This one's just for bragging rights. This one's just for a bit of a dice at the end of the race.
okay.
But I have a sense of humor with these fun races. Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh boy. The rear end is very slidey right now.
Yeah. So I think
He's gonna pass me, I think, on this.
Velside should be about to reach. Not yet. Where's our P1? There you go, guys. There's our P1 coming. Win of the race. There you go. Race complete. See Darrell on the last couple of chickens. Into a straight line.
Right, we're now with Nabil Faz on the backstretch. Got plenty of time until the race finishes, so Nabil is sitting very close. Whoa! Oh, Nabil misses the opportunity to outbrake Max and has to take the real bus stop.
Oh, he just wanted to right there.
Oh, this is going to be quite exciting there, coming down towards the braking zone here. That's Ryan Lynn there, aka John Wheat, going past. Look at that beautiful move around the outside there. I've got nothing to do. I have to let him go. I'm going to have to try and take him on the next big lockup.
No, this is the last chance.
No, Monica.
Wow. He's gonna steal the P3.
I mean, he's also got a 10-second penalty, so I think they're all just chasing me to fight. But I don't mind. Yeah, Ryan is a lot quicker than me usually, but we'll see. I think I might have to full attack mode to the end of the race.
Whoa, Nabil.
Whoa!
He's menacing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful camera.
We say he was trying.
I've put the ERS into attack mode, so hopefully that's enough. Maybe I should have put it on qualify, but it's too late now to change. Or maybe it isn't. Coming down towards this section here. Ooh.
Oh, this SS. Oh,
Love these.
going wide, way
Yep.
wide, into the barrier.
The wall.
I love these series of corners. You really have to have commitment to get the aero to work on the cars.
Yeah, they remind me to Suzuka.
Yeah,
This SS here. Yeah.
it's quite a recent addition, but I think it really improved the track. I say recent, I think it's from the 70s. Le Mans is such an old track.
Maxwell. You know,
Yeah.
kids were like 70? What do you mean? 70s? I'm from 2009, bro. What 70?
Yeah, Le Mans is quite an old race, so it's over 120 years old.
Right.
So in that sense, yeah.
It's older than me.
Hey, was it not the 100th? Was it not the centenary just now?
Yeah, it was the 100th running. It skipped the world. Yeah, it skipped 2 world wars and I think foot and mouth epidemic and gas crisis.
Gas prices.
So yeah, it actually did. In 1973, they didn't run the Le Mans. But yeah, there you go, Velside. Congratulations to Velside there in first position. Darrell Stranger in second. Kamal Ali is on my screen as third, but we don't know about that. Otherwise, I would be in third, followed by John Lamar, Nabil Faz, Just Monica, and Dietmeister. This is fun, eh?
Sounds like fun.
No, that's good stuff. Let's go and talk to some of the guys before we close the stream.
Alrighty, let's drop down. We're going to return to lobby in both senses of the word.
All right, we can see the results here now. Ooh. Was that correct? I think you got a P2.
I think it was P3. I think it was P3. I don't think I overtook Darrell Exchanger, so unless he's run out of fuel somewhere.
I think so.
Well, that second pit stop wasn't such a bad idea, I guess.
Wow, Maxwell.
Wow!
You do. And you are an S-class driver. You're the
Yes.
only S-class driver, in fact, in the group.
Yes.
Wow.
Ironically, when I'm not on stream, I usually
Wow.
drive very safely.
That is very safe, guys. So that's like the pinnacle of safety. Just like,
It's only when I'm in an AI race that I suddenly forget how to drive
Yeah.
safely.
Of course, of course.
It's the highest rating you can have in AMS2 for safety. Yeah. So I don't know if we can see. We're gonna see if we can see the results again. I'm not sure if we can, but cannot. Okay. So, but yeah, you were P2. Yeah, you were P2. Two. Let me rewind the stream. Can we go and talk to the guys down there, or?
Oh yeah, you can move them up here.
All right, play back the replay, and we will.
Oh no, there's so many of them though. Maybe we drop down.
We drop down. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll drop you. Carol, you drop yourself.
Sorry about the last move. I was sliding a lot.
Well, I had the most fun watching the race from track side.
That was a feel sad moment.
All right, so
Was-
we are about to show on the screen the final results because we saw provisional results, but then there were some penalties on some of the drivers. I think. So we are about to we're gonna see if we can pull up the results up on. But we know who won the race.
Yep, the Vale side has. We can
Vale side.
confirm. Vale side won the race.
Right, Belsen is not here, right?
Nope.
It's not here. Okay, this is somebody you race with, Darrell?
Yeah. I think it was like 5 years ago. I think it was 5 years ago, 6 years ago during Project Cars 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, Project Cars.
Yeah, Kamal, something happened to you, right? We lost track at the front, but something happened to you. We're gonna see if we can see that replay now.
Nothing happened to me. It's more like kereta.
Really?
Orang sampai stay aku tak makin panjangnya gap ni.
Just gone. Just bye bye.
Apa? Kau macam setup aku betul ke tak ni? Aduh. Patut mengeru lagi.
So maybe too much wing, I guess.
I think so. I don't know because tak tahu. Ui, the guys.
Oh, we see
Yep,
there.
that was the. I was actually trying to throw the car off the road.
Oh my God, that was.
Yeah.
Okay. That was. Let's go back a little bit for a second. Can we go back
Yeah,
again?
What the hell happened? Oh yeah, your screen.
Yeah, my monitor went dead.
I want to know who was the trigger. The trigger.
That would probably have been me.
I don't know. No. I don't think so. Hold on. Let's go back.
Oh, that's a soft trigger. I think.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
went to the wall.
Yeah, I felt the bump and then I kept it on the wall. I tried to keep it to the left, but there's I think a gap in the wall here
Okay.
that will send me.
We can see it.
Bouncing back.
You're on the
Yep.
outside, and then you went in,
Oh
Yeah.
no! Sheesh.
and you took. Who did you took with you? Who was that?
The wings doing wing things.
Oh wow.
Hey, that's right.
It went Windows screen. You know what that is? That's the Windows 98 screensaver of damage. It just went full DVD thing. So yeah, I was trying to at that point, but when I clipped the inside on coming onto the Mulsanne straight at the very beginning there, right at the start, about before that,
Your screen went off, right?
yeah. If you go before that,
Right.
belakang lagi, go stang, back. Okay, stop. Okay, just hit play. So here I was like, all right, I was got my adjustments right for the attack mode on ERS, and just as I was about to turn in here, my monitor cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
and the only thing I could think of to do was to just put left lock and try and steer to the left a little bit so that I would grind along the wall and let everyone pass. But
Yeah,
unfortunately, the gap, yeah,
Okay, a bit of bad luck there. Okay.
yep. So yeah, apologies to whoever hit.
You don't hear anybody. It's okay. Hey,
Yeah. He did hit somebody.
I hit my teammate.
They-
it's okay.
they-
It is a race incident.
No. It definitely is.
I just went blind for a minute.
You know, something very
that
similar.
how a blind driver feels like, Max. Just so you know.
Yeah,
This happens.
Yeah.
This happens often. I was gonna say this happens often if you play VR, and then I don't know if it happened to you that somebody comes into your room and turn off the lights.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
Same
oh
thing
yeah,
happens.
oh yeah.
and then the whole thing was black. So this happened to me on an I race, and it was like the whole.
Oh.
I think at that point, that
No,
was
those
the
wings,
first lap of hell.
those wings are weird, man. What is it?
They are full on. You know what that is? That's the DVD logos going bouncing across the screen.
Yes, yes, yes. That one. The DVD logo.
Nice, buy the new HDMI cable.
No, it's not the HDMI cable. You know what happens when someone flicks the light? There's a power spike. Because my
Fix your
wheel.
fix your grounding, Max. Fix it.
To fix it, I have to demolish a wall. It's going to take over 20,000 ringgit. So the only thing I need to do is maybe before the start of the race on that particular light switch, I just need to put a piece of tape there going "Do not touch."
Please do not touch.
Or you could just buy a new house.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think during the course of the race, I think Kamal has already agreed to buy a 3-story house for me, so that's great. It's a legal binding contract.
That's the most booty answer ever to say that, you know? Like
My new house.
yeah.
Rosak
Even
baru.
Why have I never thought of that? Huh? Why has Max never thought of that? I wonder.
I think my
New
wallet
house is
just.
giving you problem. Just buy a new house. What's the problem? That's a good idea, right?
I think my wallet just self-combusted over there in the corner.
But my client was really lucky because I never say that to them. Just beginning, oh, I got problem. Just buy a new one. Don't worry about your problem.
Oh.
The one thing I cannot get over with Budi though is every time you go into a shop and buy something, instead of the cashier saying "Terima kasih, sila datang lagi," before the cashier can open his mouth, Budi would say that back to him. So you imagine, like Javier, just to paint a picture, instead of the cashier saying "Thank you, please come again,"
Sure.
you say to the cashier,
Right.
"Thanks, come again."
Okay, just showing your interest to work for them, lah.
The cashier went so blur, she packed her things and went back home.
During the first time I purchased now.
She's the one taking the card out to pay.
All right, guys. So, thank you so much. Paul. We're gonna wrap it up. I think. Well, we will be back next month. We are going to Spa next month in July.
Yep, Spa is a
yeah.
fantastic race.
It's a great place. Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. We gotta
So,
get
for those of you wondering, yes, this is IMSA, but because we don't have Detroit and one of the track, those two tracks actually are coming to Automobilista 2. It is now the official game of IMSA.
That's
so,
nice.
yep, all of the IMSA manufacturers will be coming in. I think a whole bunch of stuff. There's going to be a huge update by next month. Maybe we might actually do a stream just on the updates. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, as a replacement, because we didn't know when those tracks were coming in, we replaced it with Le Mans and Spa because those are the two most famous wet races. So there you go. After the July Spa race, we go back from our European holiday.
Wow.
In August, we'll head over to Road America. Beautiful track. Very, very challenging. September, VIR, I think the hardest track to master in
Very hard.
North America. October, Indianapolis Grand Prix, historic venue for racing. November, Road Atlanta. We're going to do our very own bootleg Petit Le Mans. And in December, we have a fun race on the Nordschleife. So that's going to be quite fun as well. If we were scoring points, December would be a non-scoring race, but because we are not scoring points, we're just going to have fun regardless. December, though, we will let everyone know. I think we might actually do it with just the GT cars because...
Yeah, I can't see the hyper cars there, but if you guys want to do it, we can do it just for fun. I'm sure you can race them somehow, I guess. Maybe they just fly out, I'm not sure.
You can race anything anywhere, whether it's a good idea or not.
Maybe they just fly out.
You can race anything anywhere, whether it's...
All right, thank you so much, guys. We'll be seeing you soon.
Awesome. Thanks for having us. Thanks for racing, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Someone needs a new house.